Well, it's day 8 here, metal detecting in the UK. We're just getting started in the field. Had a signal here. It's my second signal. First one was a greenie, probably a King George second or third. Just had a signal here. Let's take a look. I saw silver, and let's see what it is. Okay, so it was down. It was a 90 signal on a modified sensitive full tones program. And set it down here a second ago. Here it is, right there. We got a nice big silver coin. Not exactly sure what it is. That looks like an Edward the Second. I mean Edward the Seventh, possibly. Let's see. A little water on it. And here's the back. Good. Let me just clean it up. And there you have it, George V. George V. And the date on it is 1922. 1922, just after World War I. And we have a florin. 1 florin. Beautiful looking coin. Clean up great. Silver. Good start. Okay, we've got another signal here in this clump. It's ringing up as a 94, 95 on the Jethro program. Really loud signal. Sounds like it could be silver. Probably jinx ourselves by saying it's possibly silver, but you never know. Oops. Okay, it's in this clump here. Oh, there it is. That's not silver. It's a piece of copper. And I came all the way to the beautiful fields of England for a signal that was this far down. And I finally have a pull tab. And we're on an adjacent field this afternoon. Had a signal here, which was a gilded button. Had a signal here, a little faint. Dug it up, and it's our first hammered of the day. And actually, it's the first in 2 days. I didn't have a hammered yesterday, but we're on the hammered today, and hopefully it's not the first and only. Hopefully we have a few more before the day's out with this brand new field. Haven't cleaned it up yet to see who it is, but we will later. First hammered of the day, right there. And just dug a lead seal, which on the side says native organic. And on this side, this is ABC process. Lead seal. Not sure the age, but we'll check it. Day 8 is in the books, and it was another glorious day in March, walking the fields of England looking for history. Our group had a spectacular day. We had 21 hammered silver coins among the group, and we had 1 Celtic gold stater, a beautiful Celtic gold stater with an abstracted horse decoration, and just a small piece of the coin missing, probably plow damage, but otherwise a really spectacular find. For me, I had a couple of Romans that are really hard to identify. Roman bronzes do not cope well in the soils of England for 2,000 years. I also had a trade weight that probably dates to the 15th century. It's stamped, and Steve, our tour director, is researching it tonight. We'll have a better idea tomorrow. I did have a medieval horse pendant with 3 fleur-de-lis. Something to do with, obviously, France. It was an enameled decoration at one time. The enameling hasn't survived, but it's a very, very nice medieval find. And finally, I had a Charles I silver hammered penny. Actually, half groat, I should say, half groat. Charles I is interesting because he was the last king before the Civil War and was actually beheaded by Oliver Cromwell during at the end of the Civil War. So
All in all, a great day. I had lots of bits and bobs, many different buttons of shapes and sizes, a few loom weights, musket balls, many, probably maybe 10 green, what we call greenies, but these are KG2s, KG3s, or later, a couple spendables. It was a lot of finds. There was a lot of finds on the field. We had access to um, a new field today, plus the field we had yesterday, and a third field behind both of them. So there was a lot of ground to cover, and the weather was absolutely great. So let's have a look at the finds right now. And I almost forgot, one of my favorite finds today was this lovely silver florin with George V on the front, and on the back, four crowned shields representing the four nations of the United Kingdom. It's dated 1922, which means it's 50% silver, 50% copper, and spectacular coin, great find, great signal, and a nice addition to the finds from our UK trip. Let's see the rest of the finds right now. Let's have a quick look at the finds from day 8. We'll start out with buttons. Quite a few buttons, different sizes and shapes. A nice little button here with mother of pearl-like inset. Coins, we've got a variety of coins and shapes here, ranging from spendable 2p and a half p that was obsoleted a few years ago to some KG 2s and 3s. Boom weight here at the ends. We've got some musket balls and a couple of buckle fragments. Here we've got a really interesting lead seal. This sweet little bronze, almost looks like an open book with two rose petals in either side. Part of a medieval buckle here. And then finally, our bagged finds, 14th century horse pendants, a couple of Roman coins that are difficult to read, the florin that we talked about, trade weight with a shield stamped in it, probably dating to the 15th century, and finally a Charles I half groat from 1625 to 1649. So those are the finds today. Back out in the field tomorrow, see what tomorrow brings.
And that's a wrap for day 8. Join me next time for day 7. And until then, may all your tones be high tones. See you next time.